The 4th of October 2017, Suzuka joined the Formula One calendar in 1987 and has since become one of the sport's most revered circuits, dropping off the schedule for just a two-season spell. JeepUpdate.net reflects on some of Formula One's most famous moments at the iconic figure fight venue. 1987, Mansell's bad break. The Honda-owned circuit joined the roster as the penultimate round of the 1987 campaign, a decade after Fuji hosted the second of its two events. The biggest drama came during the build-up when a heavy accident through the S's left Nigel Mansell sidelined, and ended his title aspirations. 1988, Senna's title triumph. Ayrton Senna claimed pole position but stalled on the grid, and plummeted down to 14th position. However, Senna put in a charging recovery drive in tricky conditions to surge back into the lead, and captured victory, ensuring he claimed his first world title. Heading a McLaren Honda 12.1989 chicanery, Senna needed to overhaul teammate Prost to stand a chance of retaining his crown, but the pair dramatically collided at the chicane. Senna continued, pitted for repairs, and passed Alessandro Nannini for victory, only to be excluded for rejoining the track via the escape road. The disqualification, controversially, ensured that Prost would become champion. 1990 Turn 1 revenge. Senna and Prost again battled for the title, and it came to an acrimonious end once more. Senna lined up from pole position, but Prost made the better getaway, and Senna dived to the inside for Turn 1, his trajectory taking him straight into Prost. The pair skated into the runoff and were eliminated, in turn ensuring Senna took the championship. 1994 Hill walks on water. Damon Hill picked up the mantle for Williams following the death of Senna, and had eaten into Michael Schumacher's points lead. Torrential rain affected proceedings and caused the race to be suspended amid a spate of accidents. Under the aggregate system, Schumacher held a 6-second advantage, but Hill starred and overhauled the deficit to cross the line 10 seconds clear, meaning he snatched victory by 3 seconds, forcing a list-drawn showdown. 1996 Damon's Delight. Suzuka hosted the final race and was the scene for a title scrap between Williams pair Hill and Jacques Villeneuve. The Canadian rookie took pole position, but a poor start elevated Hill into the lead, and the latter never looked back. Villeneuve's slim prospects came to an end when his rewrite wheel detached, forcing him out, while Hill went on to seal the title with victory. 1998 The Flying Finn. Mika Hakkinen led Schumacher by 4 points heading to the finale, but the Ferrari driver claimed pole position. However, Schumacher stalled on the formation lap and had to start at the back, boosting Hakkinen's cause. Schumacher climbed up the order, but debris caused a puncture and he retired, ensuring Hakkinen was crowned champion, which he capped with victory. 2000 Schumacher and Maranello drought. Following a thrilling qualifying session, in which Schumacher edged title rival Hakkinen for pole, the McLaren driver swept into the lead at the start, beginning a titanic race between the pair. While they never went wheel-to-wheel, the duo pushed to the maximum, and Schumacher grabbed the lead through the second round of stops. Schumacher went on to win by 1.8 seconds, delivering Ferrari's first driver's title for 21 years. 2005 From 17th to 1 sta wet qualifying session caused a jumbled-up grid, leaving several key figures down the order. In a race famed for Alonso's overtake of Schumacher at 130R, Kimi Räikkönen charged from 17th place and caught Giancarlo Fisichella during the closing stages. As the pair began the final lap, Räikkönen got a run on his rival and swept around the outside to take a famous victory. 2006 Schumacher's hopes go up in smoke. Schumacher had drawn level on points with Alonso heading to the penultimate round at Suzuka and took the lead at the start, with Alonso only 5th. Alonso made his way up to second spot, but Schumacher still led, until an engine failure 17 laps from the end left the Ferrari driver out of the race. Alonso won, opened a 10-point title advantage, all but sealing the championship with 1 round to go. 2009 Vettel's victory. Formula One moved to Fuji Speedway for 2007 and 2008, but Suzuka was back on the schedule for 2009. It proved to be a challenge after the absence, as several drivers crashed in a chaotic qualifying session, with multiple penalties leaving the composition of all bar the top 3 places on the grid up in the air. Red Bull's Sebastian Vettel triumphed, keeping his title hopes alive, for what would prove to be the first of 4 victories in a 5-year spell at the circuit. 2014 Tragedy in the rain. Atrocious conditions affected the 2014 race, and Lewis Hamilton passed teammate and title rival Nico Rosberg around the outside of Turn 1 for the lead. However, the race was halted due to a serious accident involving Jules Bianchi, who went off at Dunlop and struck a recovery vehicle, which was tending to Adrian Sutil's crashed Sauber. Bianchi sustained serious head injuries in the impact and passed away in hospital 9 months later. 2016 Rosberg puts one hand on the crown. Last year's event turned out to be the final victory in Formula One for Rosberg. Having taken pole position, Rosberg cruised away up front as a slow-starting Hamilton slipped behind Max Verstappen and wound up third. Rosberg's triumph enabled him to open a 33-point title lead, meaning he could afford to finish second to Hamilton across the final 4 races to be crowned champion, and that exact scenario unfolded.